One man stunned a superpower like America. In 2013, he stole over 1 million top secret documents from the US and exposed them to the world. For the past 11 years, he has been America's most wanted criminal. Despite causing immense damage to the American government, he is seen as a hero by many around the world. But why? How did he manage to steal documents from the world's top secret agency, and why did he leak them? How has he managed to evade capture by America even after all this? Viewers, the Morning Sun of June 6, 2013, brought a heavy disaster upon the American government. It began when a series of reports were published in The Guardian and The Washington Post, revealing the secrets contained in the National Security Agency's top secret documents. These documents not only shocked Americans, but also alarmed mobile users worldwide when they learned that the American government had been secretly monitoring every mobile user. The documents exposed the NSA's secret program, PRISM, a program that allowed the US government to access private data from users through companies like Google, Apple, and Facebook via backdoor channels. Moreover, they had a secret court order that granted them access to the data of millions of Verizon customers, a major mobile operator in America. Among the leaked documents was an 18-page memo written by President Obama, in which he requested a list of foreign targets from intelligence officials for potential cyber attacks. This was just the beginning of the leaked documents. The National Security Agency hacked into the computers of the Hong Kong and Chinese military, tapped the phone of Angela Merkel, who was the Chancellor of Germany at the time. The British Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, was running a program to monitor its citizens, and the leaked documents revealed discussions between the NSA and GCHQ. These agencies were exploring ways to deceive people, spread propaganda, and exert influence over them through social media. In the beginning, no one knew who had leaked the documents or whether they were even real, as news agencies are not obligated to disclose their sources. However, just 3 days later, a man stepped forward, claiming responsibility for the leak. This man was 29-year-old Edward Snowden, a high school dropout who had started his career in the US military only to be discharged a year later. In 2005, he became a security guard at the University of Maryland. Although he wasn't exceptional in academics, his computer skills were impressive, which led the CIA to hire him. After spending a few years with the CIA, in 2009 he was hired by the American tech company Dell, which had a contract to upgrade the NSA's computers at the time. Initially, Snowden worked as a supervisor, but later he became a cyber strategist until then. Snowden was regarded as a valuable asset by both the CIA and NSA, but something happened that caused these agencies to label him a traitor. While operating and upgrading NSA computers, Snowden discovered that the NSA had the power to access personal data from any mobile user. He came across some records which he initially believed belonged to international criminals. However, he soon realized that these were not criminals, but rather law-abiding American citizens. Around the same time, a debate was ongoing in Congress about intelligence matters. Ron Wyden, an American politician, asked NSA Director James Clapper during a congressional hearing whether the agency collected data on Americans. This session was broadcast live on national television. Clapper, in front of millions, flatly denied it, stating that their focus was solely on foreign intelligence. Snowden was shocked to see his director lying so blatantly on television. His anger led him to resign from his well-paying job at Dell, where he was earning $200,000 annually just 3 days later. In 2013, Snowden left Dell and joined Booz Allen Hamilton, a firm that worked for the US military, CIA, and NSA. He was once again assigned to an NSA project. According to the NSA, Snowden stole so many files from their system that it's difficult to estimate the exact number, but it could exceed 20,000. But how did Snowden manage to copy such top-secret files without anyone noticing? The surprising thing is that he didn't use any sophisticated hacking tools for this. He did it all with a small USB drive, but how? In most offices, there are strict policies against using USB drives due to the risk of data theft. Additionally, in any company dealing with confidential data, not every employee has access to sensitive information. And these were the highly secure computers of the National Security Agency, with top-tier security measures. Before carrying out the act, Snowden made a plan to escape and took advantage of his location. Since he was hired by Booz Allen Hamilton to work on an NSA project, he was stationed in Hawaii. 5,000 miles away from the NSA's Maryland headquarters. Hawaii is 6 hours behind Maryland, which meant that when Edward was working in his Hawaii office, everyone at the NSA headquarters had already gone home. Another advantage was that he had access to NSA servers through a thin client system, which was actually outdated. The third advantage was that Edward himself was the system administrator there, meaning his profile had high security clearance, giving him more rights. This allowed him to copy data from any system without raising suspicion. Edward took advantage of this situation and, without being noticed, managed to copy over a million files while sitting 5,000 miles away. After working at the Hawaii office for just 4 weeks, Edward decided to expose all of the NSA's activities to the world. He copied all the documents onto a USB drive, skillfully hid the drive from the security guards, and left taking sick leave as an excuse. He turned off his phone and went straight to Hong Kong from Hawaii. When he didn't return for several days and his phone remained unreachable, the NSA became suspicious and started searching for him. Upon arriving in Hong Kong, Edward met with a few trusted journalists and gave them the documents, which soon became headlines worldwide. The documents leaked by Edward sparked a global debate over the NSA's secret powers. He was charged with theft of government property, unauthorized access to national security systems, and leaking top-secret information to unauthorized individuals. The American government demanded that Edward be handed over, but he had already planned his every move. By that time, he had caught a flight to Russia. Initially, he was granted asylum, and in September 2022, he became a Russian citizen. Since then, Edward has given numerous interviews in which he has explained how our own phones are used to spy on us. He mentioned a tool called Nosy Smurf, which allows security agencies to access our phone microphones and listen to surrounding sounds without any obstruction. Some people see Edward as a traitor, while others believe he is a hero who exposed the true face of the NSA to the world. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. If you liked the video and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel.